Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Renee. So today's video, as you can see from the title, is really different from my other videos, but I'm going to be giving some advice. I'm going to be giving advice on how to save $5,000 to $10,000 while working on minimum wage. Yes, it's possible. Don't think it's not possible, because it is, because it's been done hundreds of times before. Well, let me give a little background story about me, of my job life or my job history, whatever. Well, my first job was Forever 21, but I didn't save any money working there. But after that, I worked at Walmart, and you know what? It was actually one of my dreams to work at Walmart. And I know that may sound like what, but at that time in my life, it was my dream to work at Walmart. Let me explain. Where I'm from, minimum wage is $7.25. So Walmart was the only job that, that was non-skilled, that paid $8. So I'm thinking, oh my god, it's my dream, because I didn't have any skills. I was like, how old was I? I think I was 19. Oh my gosh, I think I was 18, 19. I didn't have any type of skill. Before that, I was working at Forever 21 for 2 months, 3 months. I hated it. Forever 21 is not where it's at. I used to think that was another dream of mine, to work at Forever 21, and it was super trash. I hated it so much. I worked there for 2 months, and then I was like, nah, this isn't for me. I was out. Walmart was the only place that you didn't require to have any type of skills, and they paid you $8. So I'm thinking, back then, $8 was a lot of money to me. Especially minimum wage where I'm from is $7.25. That's 75 cents more than the minimum wage. So I thought it was such a big deal. So I just knew I was gonna get the job. See, and that's another thing. I want to do another video about manifesting stuff, or the 48 laws of attraction, because that stuff is real. But anyway, so I started working there, like I said, $8 an hour, and actually it went up to $9 an hour after a couple of months. I was so, girl, you think I was rich at this time, making $9 an hour. I thought that was just so much money back then. And now it's at $10 actually. So shout out to Walmart and everybody's working there. I was making at $9 an hour, I was working maybe 32 hours a week. We got paid every week at Walmart, right? No, we got paid every 2 weeks. Yeah, we got paid every 2 weeks. And every 2 weeks I was getting $200. And in the beginning, when you're getting nothing, $200 every 2 weeks is a lot. So a month, yeah, I was getting $200, and a month I was getting $500. So around $400 to $500 a month. And I just would not know where the money was going. I opened a bank. Oh, I've been having my bank account open, but I just did not understand where the money was going. I didn't have that money in my account. So I'm I need to do something, because I'm the type of person, I like to have security. I didn't have a car this time, but I like to know, okay, for example, now I like to know I have enough money backed up that if my car was to break down or something would happen to my car, I know I can go out and buy a new car. That's the type of person I am with anything. I like to be honest, money makes me comfortable, makes me know okay, if this happens, I know I have money and I can help get myself out of the situation. So working at Walmart, first of all, I hated working at Walmart after a couple of times. So I was I need to save up money and do something else. So what I did was okay, if you're watching this and you don't have a bank account, the first thing you should do is open up a bank account. But me, I already had a bank account, so what I did is I opened another bank account, because I wanted my savings and my money to spend to be completely separate. I know you can open 2 accounts in one, you can open a savings and a checking, but no, I didn't want to do that. I felt like it was too easy. I wanted to make 2 bank accounts. So first step is to open 2 bank accounts. If you already have one, then open another one, but if you don't have any, then open 2. So my first thing was to open a bank account, and then I put myself on a strict. I looked at all my spending, and I see, why am I spending so much money? And I noticed, working at Walmart, all of my money was going back to Walmart. Literally, all of my money was going back to Walmart. When I would check my bank statement, it would just be Walmart. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm working my ass off and I'm just giving them back the money that they gave me. Like, no. So I stopped spending so much money at Walmart. Like, I stopped buying like miscellaneous things that I really didn't need. And I was like, I'm the type of person, like, I want to live my life. And I was buying like expensive food. Like, I would eat at the hot bar every day, and the hot bar is not cheap. So I decided to, like, you know, be more cautious of the money I'm spending for food and stuff like that. I know people just don't spend money on food at all, and they meal prep. But to be honest, I tried meal prepping 101 times. I can't meal prep. I don't want to eat old ass food. Like, that's just me. I can't eat old food. Like, the food has to be new. Like, okay, one day later, okay, but I'm not eating food that I made Monday and it's Thursday. Like, I'm not doing that. So that didn't work for me. Meal prepping didn't work for me. So if you have it in you and you don't mind stuff like that, and you know, you do that. But me, I can't do it. So I didn't meal prep. I would just try to, like, eat less at work and, like, watch what I'm eating and stuff like that. But that was that. And then I realized my nails. I used to get my nails and eyebrows done every 2 weeks. And that would cost me like $50-$60 a month. So I was like, okay, this isn't working. I need to cut down on getting my nails done. No, it was more than that. Because the place I go is $28 for a pedicure and like $20 for nails. And like just for regular nails, not even for length. Because I couldn't, yeah, I did used to get my nails long and shit back then. But anyway, it was expensive. So it was costing me like $60 a month for nails. So I just made a decision. And I think this was the hardest decision I made. But I made a decision that I would no longer get my nails done. And I know that's so like dramatic, like to just stop getting your nails done. But I had a goal, and I knew getting my nails done every 2 weeks wasn't helping. But my eyebrows, no. Like, eyebrows are only $7. $7 isn't going to make you rich. So I still got my eyebrows done. Like, I can't not get my eyebrows done. But my nails, I feel like that's something that I could live without. So, okay. After I cut all my expenses, I made... Okay, I'm pretty sure your job does this. Any job that has direct deposit, I'm sure you can do this. If not, then you would have to do it manually. But I put myself on... Since I was getting paid every 2 weeks, I put myself on a 2-week limit of how much I should spend. And whatever the rest was, will go straight to my other account. So, what I did was... For my checking, like my spending card, I put $100. So that's $50 every 2 weeks I would spend. And the rest of the money went to my other bank card. And that bank card, back then, I didn't even know where that bank card was. I would just have it somewhere in my room. I never, ever touched it. I just put it in my drawer somewhere, and I just lived off of $50 a month. I mean, $50. That would be impossible. I lived off of $50 a week, so $100 every 2 weeks. So every month I lived off of $200. And then I just had to pick up another job. And so after that, I started working at the airport. The airport was, I think I was getting like, how much? I think I was getting $12 at the airport. Yeah, I was getting $12 at the airport. And y'all, I thought I was so rich getting $12. But yeah, I thought I was getting $12 at the airport. And then that money, I didn't do direct deposit because, I don't know, they were just so extra with my direct deposit. So that money, I took it and I just went straight to my savings card. And I still lived off of $100 a week. $100 every 2 weeks. People's biggest mistake here in America is once they start making more, they start spending more. Like, if y'all read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, then y'all understand what I'm trying to say. But that doesn't make sense to me. Like, just because you make more money, that don't mean you have to spend more. Like, if you was living your whole life off of $100, you should, just because you're making more, that don't mean you got to start living, like, so rich and start spending hundreds and hundreds more dollars, and now you still the same, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, now you still living the same poor life that you lived before. Just because you're making more money, like, you don't see a difference in your life. You still don't have the savings because now you see more money. You're spending more money. Like, it doesn't make sense. So anyway, the point is, even though I was making more money at my other job, and I was working like, I was working 40 hours? I was working like 30, well, no, I was working like 40 hours. And I was in school at this time. Well, I'm still in school now. I was in college. And I was working 2 jobs. But I I was making that job. You get paid every week, and I was making like $300 every week. Actually, yeah, I was making like $300 every week. So that $300 was going straight into my my savings account, and I was still living off of $50 a month. I mean, 50. Why do I keep saying $50 a month? I was still living off of $100 every 2 weeks with my Walmart check, and still the remaining money was go over to my savings account. And what was good about Walmart, even though we was only getting $9 every like 3 months, I think, or 6 months, they would give you a bonus. And like those bonuses, I used to be so rich. I remember one of the bonuses come on New Year's. And, you know, New Year's, that's tax time. Girl, y'all couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I thought I was the richest person looking at my bank account. But yeah, so that was how I saved my money. So basically, to like sum it up in steps, the first step is cut down on my spending, open up 2 bank accounts, live underneath my means. People live above their means, and it doesn't make sense. Don't flex for the gram. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses, because the Joneses ain't doing as good as you think they doing, and you keeping up with them, and now you in the same boat as them. So keep up with yourself. And yeah, so that is basically how I saved thousands of dollars on minimum wage. And then eventually I quit Walmart because I just couldn't take Walmart. Like, and then they had this new thing, and I used to always like call out and stuff and like be late. So I just quit before they fired me. I have a lot of pride. Like, I don't want to get fired, and I didn't like that job anyways, but it was really taking a toll off of me. And that's what I think. If you have a job that's just making you so unhappy, try to find your way out of it, because that job was really taking a toll out of me. Like, I couldn't take them ghetto ass customers. Like, it just wasn't working for me. And y'all probably watching this like, oh, well, you're ghetto. But no, it's on a different level. So, but yeah, I ended up quitting Walmart and just working at the airport. And the airport job was real cool, and it was real chill. Like, compared to Walmart, when you're standing on your feet for 8 hours. I was a cashier at Walmart. So, you know, standing on my feet for 8 hours, and it wasn't a job that I wanted to do. And yeah, so and the one thing I want to say, when I was working there, a lot of people used to bid on me. Y'all probably don't know what bid on me means. A lot of people used to like grind me up. Dang, how can I say it for everybody to understand? Like, a lot of people used to like make fun of me because I was working at Walmart, and I was happy because I really wanted to work there at that time. And people would like come at me and like laugh at me and stuff like that. And it never, well, I'm not gonna lie, it did bother me at one point, but don't let anybody make you feel bad for where you're working or what you're doing for a career. Like, even, no, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If that's what's making you money and that's what you're happy. I mean, have some respect for yourself. Don't, you know, I'm not saying like be a prostitute. But, you know, working at Walmart, like, people would laugh at that and like say like, you know, mean stuff about me and like make jokes about me. And all those people, I'm doing better than them now. Like, and if I wasn't working at that job, I wouldn't be at the job I am today. So I'm very thankful for Walmart. And working anywhere teaches you skills of how to deal with the community and how to deal with the public. And like, working at Walmart, I learned a lot. And working at Walmart, I would not be the person today if I wasn't working there, because it taught me so much, and it changed my mindset on like what I wanted to do so much. Not saying I always wanted to work at Walmart forever, but it changed my mindset on a completely different scale. So don't let anybody come at you because of where you're working at, because in a couple of years you're gonna be higher than them anyway, okay? Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, before you leave, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment any questions you had down below. Thank you for watching my video. See you guys next time. Bye.